Hey YouTube, GeneralJSmith, they're back with another update. I don't even kind of bother to think of what number this is. It's an update of some sort. Anyway, so, yeah. I've got a few things I want to talk about in this update. Hopefully it won't be too long. This is my second attempt trying to do this update because it went on way too long. But I have a question, then I want to talk very briefly about this MOC. As you can see, it's coming along nicely. It's not going to look like this, the final thing. It will look so better. Like, this is just like a sort of prototype in a way. It's going to look really cool, seriously. And what was the other thing? I've completely forgotten the other thing. Oh yeah, schedule. Alright, so, first thing first, I need to ask the question, because I know not everyone stays to the end of my updates, which is understandable sometimes. So, I'm going to ask this straight off. Do you want me to get the Helicarrier or the Death Star? Alright, just saying right now. Put it down in the comments. Do you want me to get the Helicarrier or the Death Star? Alright, now I'm going to go into it. So, the Helicarrier is coming out soon. It looks amazing. Seriously, I've got to say, it's my favourite set that's not Star Wars. Oh my gosh, it looks great. I mean, previous to this, I really loved the Quinjet, which I never got, but I really wanted. But the Helicarrier, come on, it has to take the biscuit. It looks amazing. I would love to have it. It's just so epic. Very recently, I didn't think I'd be able to get it, you know, money and stuff like that. I didn't think I would be able to get it. And actually, I was thinking of selling the Sandcrawler, but we'll talk about that at another point as well. But recently, I realised I can. I can actually get the Helicarrier. It is being released in the UK on the 19th of February, which is next Thursday, which is about a week from me. And I will be able to get it, alright? I'll be able to get it, and I'll be able to view it, and just, it'll be great. It'll just, oh my gosh, it'll be great. And I was like, okay, so it costs £270. You know, great, you know, I'll just go and get it, yeah. But then I thought to myself, the Death Star costs only $275. So it's basically the same price as Death Star, you know, and the Death Star is also amazing. The Death Star is great. It's like, So, here's my question. Do I get the Helicarrier or the Death Star? Because, I mean, there's 4 UCS sets, like, in the history of whatever, that I really, really want to get. And they would be the Death Star, Ewok Village, the UCS R2-D2 from 2012. I know not everyone wants that. I know a lot of people think, oh, well, yeah, whatever. But I really want that. Because it's such a great collector's piece. You know, I know obviously you can't use it, you know, can't really use it in a MOC or whatever, but I mean, you know, if someone walks in my room, they'll say, oh, what's that? And I'll just say, oh, well, it's a Republic cruiser cannon thing. But then they'll walk in and they'll see R2-D2 and it's like, oh, it's R2-D2. Because it's like, you know, it's such a great collector's piece. Out of all the UCS sets, it's one of the most iconic ones, along with like the Death Star and stuff. You know, you recognise it instantly. So, yeah, I really want to get that one. Also, another one I also want to get is the Helicarrier. There's been added to my list of UCS sets I want to get. I know everyone wants the Imperial Shuttle from, like, turn 9, I think. I don't like it. It's a great representation of the Imperial Shuttle. It looks amazing. But I'm not overly, you know, on it. You know, it's a great set, the Imperial Shuttle, like this UCS one. But it's like I'm not massively fussed about it. You know, if I had the money to buy it, I would more definitely buy something else. It's like, yeah. But anyway, so, that's my question then. Do you want to get a Helicarrier or the Death Star? The Helicarrier will be coming out on the 19th of February next Thursday, as I said. I mean, I guess if everyone asks for the Death Star, I could just get that tomorrow, really. I could just get that a bit sooner, but, like, it doesn't really make much difference. So that's my big question. Now, the Death Star is meant to be retired at the end of this year, I believe. Fortunately for me, I turn 18 in September, and hopefully my parents will get me something rather large. They said they'll probably get me a smartphone. I mean, like, not probably, because, whatever. But I could ask them for the Death Star. I don't really know how it would work, but I'm hoping for my birthday I might get the Death Star. I really asked for it, and I try to save it up or something, but that's a whole other thing. The point is, right now, would you rather have the Death Star or the Helicarrier? I'm kind of on the fence. I was going to get the Helicarrier. I was really excited for the Helicarrier. But I was like, I could get the Death Star for the same price. It was like, I mean, and it comes with a ton of really great minifigures. I mean, the minifigures are pretty outdated now because it was turn 8. And they do have better versions of the minifigures now. But even so, you know, the set itself, look, I mean, well, I think it is great. I know a lot of people aren't massive fans on it just because it doesn't really look like it. Because obviously you've got the open areas. It's much more playset, like the Ewok Village. If anything, that's why I love it. You know, because UCS sets, the only reason I'll ever get a UCS set is perhaps if like, it has great features, you know, great minifigures, because the majority of the time you can't really use them, unless it's like, say like you get in the UCS 8080, you could probably use that in a mock, and that'd be amazing. But like, with the Death Star, you can't really use that. So the only reason you ever want that is maybe if you go great minifigures, it's a great set, and stuff like that. So yeah, basically that's what I'm saying. Do you want me to get the Death Star, the Helicarrier? Yeah, really, please leave it down in the comments, and I will check, and I'll see. Next thing I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about the schedule next. Alright, schedule-wise. Now that the line has started to, like, slow down videos, I mean, like, now that I've done 2015 line, now videos are starting to slow down, you know, start to get more into just, like, the general part of the year. I think it's time to bring in another schedule. I really wish I had a schedule, but the problem is, like, sometimes there may be videos where I could just do them every single day. Sometimes it may be weeks between videos. I mean, you know, so that's really, I've never really done that many schedules. I mean, but now that I've thought of a new series, you know, and a series that can last many episodes, you know, as well as a ton of other videos that are coming out very soon, I think I can create another schedule, because I really want to get into that flow. So, every Saturday, there'll be a video from me, or maybe more. Like, I mean, every Saturday, you'll get at least one good video. Now, I'm not counting updates in that, so, like, you know, an update will not be a Saturday video. So if I do, but I mean, obviously I won't stop updates, but like they'll be in the week at some point. It won't be like that'll be a Saturday video. So generally, probably there'll be like an update on any day of the week. You know, maybe there'll be 2, depending on what happens. You know, maybe there'll be none in a week. The updates really are just these videos. It's just like out there. You know, there's nothing. Yeah. But every Saturday, from now until the foreseeable, there will be a decent video of something, starting this Saturday, so in 3 days. There will be a video every Saturday until I can not think of anything, basically. I've got a ton of video ideas, so don't worry about that. Also, I'm not going to, well, I am going to keep to this when there's nothing much happening as such, but if there's something like some big news or whatever, I will put a video just whenever. Like, say we get pictures of the new line, I will put up the images as quickly as possible, regardless of what day it is. So it's like, it's more, this schedule is more for just like a general thing when nothing as such is really happening. Like, perhaps when we're in between lines, when we're not getting any pictures, when it's just sort of, you know, the general, you know, most of the year Lego sort of stuff. Every Saturday there'll be a video, basically, when non-priority things is what I'm saying. But yes, that's going to be my schedule. I hope that will draw in more fans, you know, because I hear having a schedule does. I was thinking of doing it every 3 days, but I'm not. I think it'll be hard to keep to. And I think just once a week, once every Saturday is like, it's a lot more, you know, fans will be able to, they'll know what day, as in like, not, you know, don't have to keep track of every 3 days, like, oh, they upload 2 or 3 days ago, you know, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, every Saturday then you'll get a video, at least one video. In between that, you may have an update, you may have 2 updates, you may have no updates, and also you may get some other videos depending on when stuff happens or whatever. But yeah, that's basically it then. Just the final thing, the MOC, as you can see, I don't think I've talked about this at all, actually. I mean, it's been like since before the 2015 line when I last did an update, so lots happened. Alright, so, fortunately, this MOC will not interfere with videos, because as you can see, well, I mean, right now it's really covered up. But, you know, this is my review area where I can review stuff. And this is on the other side of it, so it will not interfere with any videos. I mean, if I get a Helicarrier or the Death Star, they are pretty big, obviously, and they will take a lot of building, so I'm not sure. I may have to move this a bit to try and do that there, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so this will not interfere with videos, which is great. Alright, so what you're seeing here is sort of prototype / slight beginning, like underlay, if you will, of the MOC. The final one will not look like this. It will look considerably different. Well, not really considerably different, but like this is more the skeleton of it, if you will. Like, I mean, you see here, I've got these pieces. I'm buying more than 100 of these, actually. Well, about 100 actually. 100 of these pieces, but except of course they're not going to be these clear colours. It's going to be dark bluish grey. And they are going to go round, if I can put it down. It's not sticking. Come on, there we go. Okay. See there? It's kind of hard to see. But it's going to go round like that. I've only got 2 of these, so I can't even show you the entire thing. But it's going to go around in a 3/4 of a circle. going to meet back there again, and obviously it's going to go up. You know, it's going to go up to this level, because it's a 3-story MOC, technically. Like, the lower hangar, like, these vehicles won't be in there. This hangar is for the Corporate Alliance tank droids, other, you know, things, like, basically those stuff, you know. And then you got this other hangar, which obviously this stops here. Then you got the second hangar, second level, which will be for these vehicles, which will be for the, you know, Vulture droid and all that, because the one above it, so obviously that's meant for craft. And then the one above this, which is going to be going on top of here, that'll be the level. That's the level of where that will stop. And then the one on top of this will be the command center. I'm not sure I'm going to do it. I may just do it a completely normal square, and I can have a bit of detail. But we'll see. But yes, suffice to say, that's basically it. Also, like this, it will not look like this down here. By the way, the reason these are like that is because you're not going to see these, because they're going to be covered up by these dark. Imagine these in dark grey, and imagine like the semicircling and going all around up here. It's just, trust me, I'm going to probably get an order of those pretty soon. I mean, now that I'm getting the Helicarrier, we'll have to see about that. But I've already got like 13 on the way. So, but by the way, I have to buy 100 because, like, you know, it takes 3 just to do one level of here. So, which means one level of the entire thing will cost, you know, I need 12 of those, and then you got like 7 up, you know, it adds up. 7 no, 8 actually. So yeah, so it's coming along very nicely. There's a reason, by the way, this is blocked off. It's not, the plates are not going to be stuck down here, and obviously, of course, these walls will be built up. It's like, you know, just mapping it out right now. So yeah, basically, there'll be some tiles here, and the floor will lift up, because of course you want to get into the lower one. And of course these doors will not be fixed in place. There's 4 doors, like there, you know, each side of it. They slide, you know, they will not be fixed. I'll be using these tiles to slide them. We'll talk about more of that later, and the wall will come out further here. You can see these bits. That's because there's going to be another wall in front of it. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, that's just, it's kind of, well, I mean, it's not, I guess it's probably past the prototype stage, because I know what I'm doing, really, and this, what you're seeing here will be actually part of the MOC as such. I'm not going to be taking this down, remaking it. This will be part of the MOC, but, we'll see. And obviously this will not be the entire thing. Like, once I get, the only reason it's like this is because I want to have space for that as well, but, like, when we get to the finishing point, I will be using, there'll be, like, 8 green base plates on either side of it. So, yeah, but anyway, this update, it's still pretty long, even though I tried to make it fairly quick. There's a lot to talk about. I haven't done updates since before the 2015 line, so as you can imagine, there's a lot to talk about. So please, again, leave down in the comments, do you want me to get the Helicarrier or the Death Star? I mean, I'm kind of on the fence about which one to get, both of which are very, very cool. I guess it's more likely, even if I don't get the Death Star, I'll probably get it at some point, rather than the Helicarrier, but I don't know, alright? I don't know. I really want to hear your thoughts. It's very important. So leave them down there. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this update. As I said, the schedule, this Saturday and every Saturday to come, there will be some sort of video, like top 5 sets. No, well, not that, but like something along those lines. Or, you know, just something of decent quality. And in between that will be updates and all that stuff. Anyway, so, I'll see you again this Saturday. Or maybe, well, not before that, no. This Saturday. And then, yeah. Okay, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in another video. Bye, troops.